Alright everybody, hello and welcome back. This is Milo Wilson, aka Suspect 20, and we are here for another episode of Suspect 20 GTA 5 Online. Now I guess I have some explaining to do. The audio did work, and so I was able to upload a video to my YouTube being able to confirm that the audio did in fact work. However, something went wrong, and so I had to redo that video. And so I'm making a new video while we're doing the old video. I just introduced you guys to the cars. If you didn't see the cars in the garage, the only thing noteworthy is that Eleanor that I'm standing in front of right now is the new daily driver of Suspect 20, and Suspect 20 is going to be using this car as the Suspect 20 prison jumper. That's not a prison jumper right there. So that car, it's yeah, that's the shit. Now this car here, we won this over at the casino, and we only take that car to the casino. The only time that car is ever driven is when we go to the casino. I'm really kind of itching to drive the Cutlass, but I really don't have a reason to right now. There's nobody that I'm trying to check out and watch. And so this has been the daily driver, and I'm just going to show you guys my routine for just a little bit here, because I'm not trying to retire this car out all at once. Now, when it comes to my gameplay, we'll see that I'm level 64, and so what I've done is I've tried to get my character built up to the most. I'm going to have to get out of the vehicle to show you guys that. I tried to get my character built up to the most I possibly could. You can see the stamina is way up there, the shooting is way up there, the strength is almost all the way up there, the stealth is way up there, flying is almost all the way up there, driving is all the way up there, lung capacity is halfway there. I'm still working on that, and of course I'm not going to take you guys through all those processes, but I do have a process that I go through. And you can also see that I have a 10-car garage, and there's a nice apartment that goes right along with it. And I'll let you know exactly how I acquired those things here in just a moment. The first thing I'm going to do when I get out into the world, because you never know what kind of nutbag is out there, is I'm just going to enable passive mode real fast. And that's going to make it so nobody can kill me. Of course, it's also going to make it so when I hop up out of my vehicle, I don't have a weapons wheel either. So I can't kill anybody else. I mean, I guess I could run over you if I wanted to, but I can't run over other players in the game setting. So that's it's kind of a put off. So what I like to do is I like to go to the golf course, and the golf course is pretty okay identifiable. All you got to do is hit the pause button there, hit X so that you're in the map, and go over to this large splot, right? And it's got a little signature of a golf course on it. Mine has a green check there because I've already been here and done that. So this is the best way to get your strength up, I find, other than just going around and beating people's ass all day long, which could get you killed, and your kill-death ratio may just go straight to hell. And you don't want to have that happen. So it says on the screen a challenge has started, and I just kind of ignore this vehicle. Let's see, points to be given for passing close to another vehicle at high speeds without crashing. You must be driving in a land vehicle. I'm not sure if people want me to do that in passive mode or not, but oop. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen here in the city at all. So I'm on my way to the golf course. It's the best way I know to get your strength up again. And it's kind of a boring deal, but it makes you really good at golf. And it gives you a little bit of time in the game where it's just kind of free game. You're doing whatever you want. And so that really kind of gives you a little bit of peace and quietness before you get into the thick with everybody, and you can always rely on the fact that your strength is like 10 times greater when you come out. So today's video is going to be about some golf, and what we get into afterwards. The whole first part of my ritual in the game here is to get my stats lined up. So before I had a little flying route that I would fly that would ensure that I would do all the different things that I needed to do in order to get flying progress, uh, which is different bends and turns and flying on the side and upside down and stuff like that. So that's that. And I got most of that done. And then a lot of the missions that I do lately are flying. The strength, of course, this one right here. The weapons, you just kind of get better as you go along. The lung capacity, I'm going to go swimming after I do this right here. And so on and so forth, and we'll go through each and every single one of those. Right now for the golf, when you first start out, I'm hoping that nobody's going to join here. I want the weather to be bright always. I don't want it to be current weather so that it could rain and that could possibly affect the golf game. I want it to always be bright. I don't care to have my radio on, and that's really the only settings I get. You get the first hole and you got the ninth hole. You can decide whether you want to play a half a game, a full game, 3/4 of a game, whatever, by switching those numbers around. But you don't ultimately have to do that. I'm going to go ahead and confirm my settings. This is a closed matching session, so it's not going to be matching me with anybody. I can invite my friends if I want to from my friends list. Right now, the only player I have on my friends list is that kid. He's actually a pretty cool kid, though, so I'll give him some props. Let's see here. And so, I'm just going to go ahead and play. Now, I have 9 holes to get a birdie, and hopefully I get a birdie a couple of times here and there. Probably because I'm recording the video, I'm not going to get any birdies. In fact, I'll get mostly bogeys, and I am really not the person to be explaining the birdie and the bogey concept to people who know how to play golf or know how to play golf more than I do, because I definitely don't know how to play golf, but I do on GTA5. So you can see up in the top right hand corner, the middle indicator right there is an arrow, and it shows you which way the wind is blowing. I like to look at that bad boy first. That means the wind is going to carry my ball this way, right? And so if I have it set here and the wind carries my ball this way, well, that's just going to be not cool, right? So I want my my cursor set all the way over here, or I want it set wherever depending on the actual wind, right? I can hit L1 there, and that turns it into a power shot. The power shot is less accurate of a shot, but it does send it just a little bit further, and again, the ball is going to carry. So I'm probably going to carry right over those sand dunes. I do have a time limit on this. It's usually about a minute when you're playing with other people, so I'm going to try to adhere to that time limit. And all the way down on the... oh, it's going to be right in the sand. Yeah, great. What'd I tell you? All the way down on the left toggle switch, and then back up when you want it to stop. Just down, and then up. Down, and then up. Man, this is not... you can push up on the directional button, and that will switch through the different types of settings you have as far as your clubs go. Down on the left toggle switch, and back up when you get to the yellow box. It's really quite easy. Alright, so now that I'm doing horribly in this game, this is a par 5 hole. That means you have 5 chances to get the ball up in the hole. Okay. You can affect which way the ball spins if you hit the trigger button, the left trigger button, spam the X button, and use the left toggle switch to try and get the ball to move in the form of the fashion that you want it to. It says it cannot upload something. We'll have to check that out later. It's going to be a little too far, but it is going to roll right up close to the thing there. And then this is my last shot to get it in the hole on a par 5. In the middle of the screen, the box is going to tell you that this is 3 inches down. And I'm just going to go ahead and go with 3 inches down. And do it. It's leaning to the left. So 3 inches down, leaning to the left, and we're in par. Alright, thought we were off to a bad start. We got a par on that shot, so that's going to work out for us. I'm just going to try to explain this as I go along, and you guys just pay attention and watch, and hopefully you'll be able to learn. Okay, so the wind is coming directly at me almost from the northeast. Okay, we're going straight through a tree here, which is really no good, so I'm going to aim for just shy of the tree. That's going to be my normal shot. Now that ball is going to want to go all the way over there, so I'm going to spam the X button, hit the trigger, and roll my left toggle switch to the right. Here we go. All the way up. Once you get all the way down, and bounce. Oh yes, bounced right over the sand. That was incredible. And I'm still on the fairway, so that's looking good for me. Now, power shot straight through the tree. We all know that's not going to work. That's just impossible. That's absolutely impossible, and that's not going to work either. I have no choice but to go through the damn tree. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the L1 button twice, and I'm going to give it a punch shot. And that punch shot is just going to send it just right there, a little bit further, right there. That punch shot is going to send it that way. And, we might hit the tree, we might not, and the wind's going to carry it back at us. We're just going to have to just spam that thing forward with the trigger button held down and hope that it goes through the tree. Oh, it didn't. This is a par 4 hole, and I'm on shot number 3 right now, so I have to get it up near that hole up there, or it's just not going to work out for me. I have to get it up there. The wind's coming at me, so I gotta shoot for that lag. I gotta adjust for that lag, and so I'm going to set the ball there on the other side of the hole, and I'm going to fly it just a little bit to the left and see how this goes. See how it goes. Here we go. Close, close, close. Be close, be close. Yeah, we're pretty close. Alright, so that's going to get me a par shot right there. If I sink this putt, I have to sink this putt. It's 2 inches down. So I'm just going to leave it be where it lies. In fact, I'm going to give it back a little bit. No, I'm not going to do that. That's okay. Just right there. All right. And it looks like it's on a hill there, so I'm gonna put it up this way. 2 inches down. I'm gonna get it 2 inches over inside the cup. How about that? All right. And that's gonna be just shy. Oh, I got a bogey. That's it. First bogey. That's horrible. So that means I was just shot more than what the par suggested that I should have been. And in that case, the little red indicator up there tells you that you suck and you're just not good enough to do this. So there's that. I mean, I'm not the greatest. Oh, you see that, man? I'm aiming for the sign, not the hole. Can't play that right there. Are you kidding me? There's a sign right next to me. Jesus. Alright. Gonna compensate for the wind over here. I'm not sure that compensating for the wind is even working for me at this point. Yeah. No way. Okay, I don't care that the wind's going that way. I'm just gonna push that over just a little bit there. Yeah. Alright, let's send it. Yeah, not enough. Not enough. And it doesn't matter how sucky of a game that you play, because at the end of it, what you're really accomplishing is getting a little strength. And it doesn't matter if you play bad or if you win or what have you. Today I'm just not doing good. Usually I am a beast. If I was playing with my buddy Chef Boulier, Chef Boulier would be getting his ass kicked. I'm not afraid to say that out loud. Oh man, I'm really high up there in the rough. I have a feeling though, if I had a power shot that would have been detrimental. So yeah, baby, right there. Yeah, that's where I want to be. Let's just go ahead and get a nice little birdie on this one. Yeah, yeah. All right. That's going downhill a little bit. I don't even care. It's 2 inches down right there. I may want to bring that up just a hair though. Okay. All right, here we go. Yes. Got it. That's the way we win games around here. That's what I'm talking about. So I might end up being one birdie over and taking this course for all it's got when I get done here. We'll see about that. We're gonna kind of bend this ball right around this tree. Yeah, there it goes, right up on the fairway. Yeah, that's it. All right, cool, got it. I better watch the commentary here with how I make these sounds hitting this golf ball all over this damn place. All right, the wind's gonna carry that on along, so we're gonna compensate for that. I mean, it's gonna sail. It's gonna sail. Yeah, right. Oh man, there's so many better clubs to use. All right, that's the one right there. That 3W, man. That sucker's gonna send it. All right. Yeah, let's do this. Look, yeah. All right, it's just a normal hit. We're just gonna let the wind take it on, and we're gonna compensate for some rollage. If we have to slow it down, put a backspin on it, we can do that. Oh, that's over. That's over. Oh man, that's way over. Whew. Whew. Yeah. Okay. This is not happening for me. I have to sink this putt, otherwise it's just gonna be ugly from here on out. Alright, you gotta sink this big guy. You gotta sink it. Just gotta push it right in there. 1 inch down, 1 inch over, inside the cup. Alright, here we go. Let's do it. Sink that bad boy. Oh, come on! Fuck my life. That would have been the most kosher putt ever. I'm usually pretty good at putting, you know, like I'm starting to put a little too much thought behind it, really. Alright, wind's coming at me. This is my one big chance. This is the opportunity. This is the only hole in one on this course. I'm just going to drive it right on up there. Man, that's close. I'm definitely going to get my birdie back here. Get a par anyways. Get my par back. My bogey back, whatever it is. My bogey back, bogey back, bogey back. Alright. Alright, folks. Learning how to play some golf today. Yeah. Alright, we're just going to keep going on along. The wind is coming right at me. I'm going to power shot that. Yep. Gonna give it the old power stroke. Suspect 20, I'll playing golf in this tactical outfit over here. Yeah, that's the spot. You see that dead grass right there? That's where all the players. That's where they all hit it from. God damn. Excuse the commentary, folks. Excuse the commentary. Yeah, that'll do. Let's hit it. Whoa, whoa, too far, too far, too far. Didn't learn our lesson the first time, did we? This is not the way to get the good stuff back. Can't even see where the ball's going. There's a big tree in the way. This is my fourth shot on a par 4. Man, if this doesn't go in, I'm screwed. It's going uphill 22 inches. It's like all the way up here. I don't even know how that's going to roll either. Like I can see that. That's... No way. Never in a million years. Shot 5 on a par 4. It's bogey. Oh man. I got 2 shots to get birdies on. And I can end this game straight and equal as an arrow. But that's not going to happen. Alright, here we go. Alright, this ball is going to carry like a motherfucker. Yeah, sure is. Here it goes. Yeah, that's it right there. That's it. Giggity. Giggity. Oh my god. Right around the trees, baby. Right around the trees. In fact, let's just power stroke that shit. We'll be stroking. Yeah, we'll just put it. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah. Sail, baby. Sail. That's the spot. That's the spot. Fuck yeah. Alright. We're doing it. A little bit of golf for your ass. Well, that's how you get your that's how you get your strength up though, so that is down an inch. Like, I don't know which way this turf is rolling. Kinda actually looks like it's rolling that way. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it wherever the fuck it's at. You see it hopped up right there? I think that's it hitting the cue, the marquee. Yeah, birdie. Sweet. Alright, and I gotta get a birdie on this one too. The last 2 shots. Oh man, I'm gonna have to power stroke that too. I mean, just nail the fuck out of it. Bam! It's gonna be flying right back at me the whole time. Vive la resistance. Fuck you, ball. Fuck yeah, get it up there. That dead grass where everybody hits it. Everybody's been hitting it. Yep. Everybody's been hitting it from right there. Like dead grass. Alright. Shooting this bitch. Just, I mean, the wind is just coming at me. Alright. We learned our lesson the last time. Here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nice. Whoa. What is this? Par 4, shot 3. Oh, this is it, man. This is that birdie we're looking for. This is it. 2 inches down. Alright, 2 inches down. Go 2 inches up. Oh, but it's gonna hit the mark. I'll just not go all the way down. Oh, shit. Yes! Got it! Alright, well, play the equal out even game. Man, that was kind of a... Whew! That was kind of an edge of the seater right there. I thought it was a horrible round the whole way through. It turns out we played a decent game of golf and just ended up right where we're supposed to be, on par the entire game. So, congratulations to me and congratulations to you. You just learned how to play golf from a person who always gets first place. 2,000 RP points, and so it doesn't get you a whole lot of RP points, but man, it sure does up your strength, and that's what we're talking about. I'm only at level 64, and already you can tell my strength is way up there. So this GTA Online Nagasaki Strider, 2 is sums, 3 is best, 3 wheels, 3 figures on the speedometer, 3 pounds lost in sweat and tears of joy while blasting through the Sonora sand towards freedom and rapture. Thanking Nagasaki for showing you the way with all the new Strider. Every time you leave golf, they put you in a whole new session full of people who are just horrible and aren't out there playing job points, but are probably out there killing one another. It looks like they all belong to some type of club or what have you, and so that's probably a bad sign. They're all out there trying to kill everybody. So what I'm going to do right away is make sure that I'm in passive mode, which I am in passive mode. Nobody can just kill me outright. And I'm just going to go ahead and walk up out of here. That button on your PS4 console controller is the touchpad. You just push down on the touchpad and it gives you that quick screen right there. Well, if you need to, you can ask questions about that, and I'll go through some of the more specific, pertinent details. Until then, we'll just continue on. Now, this is usually the part where I go swimming, but to save you guys a little bit of boredom, we'll just leave that at that. My strength. I'm at the last bar, and I'm half a bar up on strength. So, 2 more rounds of golf should get me where I need to be as far as my strength goes, and then my flying is not all the way up there. I may be able to show you guys my my flying routine just next. The Dominator GTX. What a fun car. It's got great traction. I kind of hate that it's nighttime right now because you really can't see it. It does have great traction. Whoa, 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 whoa. This big fat fucking bus. Like, I don't know what the fuck it thinks it's doing. No, no honking at me, guy. The light is red. The light is red. Man, these NPCs, they're kind of shady. If you're trying to not to get your vehicle fucked up, man, this is not the game to be playing. Vehicle's gonna get fucked up. Here comes that bus again. See if he ends up honking at me. I mean, they honk at you, man. They don't give you any kind of time or nothing. They just go ahead and lay it on you. The second the light turns green, like at the same split second. I think if you pull up to the bar just slow enough, that light will turn green for you. I really do. I really do. There's ammunition down there in the corner. I'm just gonna go back to my apartment right now. I'm gonna grab the actual new Suspect 20 mobile. It's just a beautiful car. So I do have the apartment. There's a way to make $1 million when you first get into the game. It's kind of time consuming, but it's no more time consuming than it is individually for each quarter of the missions. And really, I mean, what's ultimately occurring is you're just making yourself money doing missions. So I mean, it's a legit form of doing what you got to do to get things done. I can't go back and redo them, but I can definitely tell you about them now, and you guys can look up those videos and see exactly how to accomplish these things. These are the mod missions. They're all the bounty hunter missions, of course. You go and you complete all the bounties, and it leads you to the treasure box that's got the hatchet in it. You go and you kill 50 people with the hatchet, and you get $250,000 and some Red Dead Redemption rewards. Next is the revolver. All right, so there's 2 different revolvers. There's one revolver you get for the treasure hunt, and then there's one revolver you get, the Navy revolver. You get that for the slasher missions. So you do the treasure hunt, you get one revolver, you kill 50 people with it with headshots. And then you do the slasher missions, you get another revolver, you kill 50 people with that, just in general. And that'll give you $250,000, and not $250,000. So that's $7,500,000 right there, within and of itself. And then, of course, if you go around and you fly the flight school, the flight school will pay you out $250,000 or like $10,000 per mission or something that you fly and get a gold in or something. So you're fairly easy to walk out with like $90,000, just not getting gold and everything, and eventually quitting because it's so frustrating. But that is the way to get $1 million when you first start out. Also, a good way to get $1 million when you first start out is just by joining an online session and logging into PlayStation 5 online from your PS4 console. If you do that, you'll get $1 million a month until mid 2021. Mid 2021, they're going to be coming out with PS5, and there's going to be just a slew of upgrades and expansions to the maps and things like that when it comes to GTA5 on the PS5 console. And of course they have to offer something because GTA 6 is taking so long. Something's got to become new, and I think we're going to kind of get a taste for what it's going to be like to be in the world of GTA 6 with these new expansions from GTA 5. So I'm really looking forward to that. A lot of people have absolutely no patience at all, but you got to think, we're playing on something that's from 2012 right now, and this 2012 business, this is plenty of time later. So you can imagine the graphics and the capabilities of in-game play just being, 10 times more fucking amazing, right? So that being said, you definitely want to give it a shot. Just hanging in there, being patient. It takes time to come up with all the details and the intricacies of what's going on here, and we're really gonna love it when it does come out. But we all just gotta be patient and let that occur and let that happen. It's never gonna happen unless we're never gonna be happy with how long it takes unless we just shut up about it and wait. So we're waiting that one out. I'm going to fly away. This is the best way I know to just fly away. Usually in those missions, you want to be flying around in the helicopter. Then you want to do that so that you can travel around quickly. And if you fly around in a helicopter, I suggest you go ahead and go passive mode because everybody's going to want to shoot you down. You're flying around. So there's that. Not a bad helicopter. It's a Maverick. So the helicopter is really how I got around through the mod missions, the treasure hunts, finding everything I needed for the slasher and all the evidence with that guy. And this is just kind of my route. Anyways, finding the evidence for the slasher and getting his van located and all that. That's a lot easier done if you have a helicopter. Just so you know. So there's that. We're using the helicopter to get up to Sandy Shores. This is part of the routine for flying. We get our flight capacity up some. So I'm going to skip the lung capacity for today, and I'm just gonna try and do the flying. And we'll see how that works out. We just fly into Sandy and we grab this airplane. Oh no, that's not the airplane I'm after. Why is it giving me the Titan all of a sudden? That is not what I'm after. Hello. What am I supposed to do with the Titan? Come on. That's ridiculous. I mean, the fact that they would even think that I even wanted to bother around with that thing. I don't care about that Titan. What am I going to do with that? Now I got, well, because I've done this whole steal the Titan bit like 50,000 times. It's gonna make me go fly this Titan again. Maybe that'll pick up my my air a little more. I know I definitely can't do the maneuvers that I want to do in this thing. That's for damn sure. They need to make a video called "Remember the Titan," and they need to dedicate it to my boy Chef Buble. Chef Buble, if you're watching this video, you're going to want to exact revenge. And I don't blame you, buddy. I don't blame you at all. I slandered your name playing golf, and now I've dedicated a Remember the Titan video to you and your name. Alright, we're taking off here. So that we're all familiar, we're going to go ahead and roll the yoke nice and early and get a real shallow elevation, like a climb. Okay, once we're up there just a little bit, we're going to hit that L toggle switch. We're going to just push it, and that sucker is it's going to close up that landing gear. Alright, so we're going to take a hard left over here, and we're going to bank and go up over Mount Chiliad, I think it is. And I mean, this mountain is you know, it's pretty unique. Now usually right here is where we would get up and do this nice huge loop around, but this thing doesn't loop around so gently, and it's huge, and it might need the whole entire lake front to do that, and we need the elevation to be able to do that also. So we got to get the loop off before we can do anything here, and we need more elevation for that. We gotta have the elevation for that, because this thing will just crash right into the water. And I don't think I have a parachute on me right now, so that could be a very bad thing. I definitely don't want to crash into the water. Like, I need to be higher than Mount Chiliad. Where's Mount Chiliad? Over there. Yeah, I need to be higher than that. That's definitely alright. I think I have it now. I think I can do it. Alright, here, let's do it. Well, I mean, we can try and do it anyways. I don't think it's gonna... It's definitely not gonna happen. No. And we're not gonna go under either, because it's never gonna pick back up. It's just gonna nosedive straight to the bottom. So we're not gonna get in on our loop-de-loop, which really sucks. Oh, yes we are. Yes we are. Holy shit, we're doing the loop-de-loop and the fucking... You gotta be shitting me. We just... Alright. We did the loop-de-loop. That's incredible. I can't believe we just did that. Alright, so now back to the main flight path here, Mount Chiliad. I can't believe we just did that. That's crazy. Alright, so you can do a loop-de-loop and the Titan. Just gotta make sure you're like way up there. You gotta get that speed, and then you gotta be up there so that you can come down, so that you can have the speed in this dive to come down and do the actual loop. right? So you have to get the elevation first, and then you have to dive nose down, and you have to be going like serious going, and then yeah, man, that's crazy. All right, not chilly yet. Here we go. Looks like there's weather off the tip, or no, it's just a cloud in the background. It's not even. All right, so Mount Chiliad is fun because we're gonna scale the terrain. We're going to scale the terrain of Mount Chiliad. In fact, we're coming in a little bit too eastwardly. We need to be coming in like north-south. Alright, we're going to scale the terrain from the other end of Mount Chiliad here. And we're going to dive down into this is Polito Bay. Watch this shit. It's gonna be great. I mean, we're just gonna scale the fuck out of this. Like, oh my god! Right, this plane's kind of heavy, so we're gonna pull up a little early here. We usually wouldn't pull up that early, but this plane's got a little bit of weight to it. We're gonna fly sideways around the islands here. Let's see if I can actually pull this off with this thing. I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to pull up soon. Gonna have to level off. This thing's a little heavy to be doing all that. That's darn sure. A little too heavy. A little too heavy to be doing all that. So usually we're in this tiny little plane, and I mean we're just flying through here all sideways and wicked and crazy because you know it's trees and stuff. And you gotta avoid the trees. You know, like, but this thing does not turn quickly enough at all to do that in the least bit. And it's a little heavy, so it doesn't, you know, yeah, doesn't want to follow the road quite like that. Coming up on Fort Zancudo, so we gotta fly low, and this big old fucking thing, like, I don't know if I can do this. Like, this thing might stall out, or I could get shot down, because I mean I gotta fly stupid low, and not only do I gotta fly low, but I gotta fly this thing up underneath the bridge, which I don't even think that's just not gonna happen at all. Like, this thing is not going, this thing, no, that's not gonna, no, no, I'm not even trying that shit.
Listen.
Alright, so I'm flying next to Fort Zancudo right now, and I'm like as low as it possibly gets. Like, I am like lower than fucking snake shit, going through the yeah. Oh man, I almost lost it right there. Almost lost it. Now, I know I can do this next part. I didn't think I was going to be able to. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to be able to get through there. Man, I'm pretty lucky. Pretty lucky. Okay, we probably should have gone and done another loop-de-loop, but at this point I'm just trying to get through this because I'm flying a Titan, for Christ's sake. Alright, we're gonna fly sideways through those buildings up there. Yeah, I know what it's gonna look like, but that's not what we're going after here. Just so everybody knows. Oh shit, dude. No, we might have to abort this one. Oh shit. Jump, jump. Holy shit. You gotta be shitting me. Are you fucking shitting me? Oh my god. Oh my god. I jumped out of the plane and I just happened to land on this fucking... What the fuck? Where did that plane go? Where did it go? Is it? It's down there in the middle of the street. I don't even know if I have a parachute to do this. I mean, I might just end up fucking dead right now. There's a plane down there in the middle, in the middle of the street. And there's cops. There's somebody standing off to the left. Who is this person over here? Who is that person? I don't know. Who is it? VBG. It's some weird fucking name. Alright, did my flying go up just a hair? Just a hair. And now there's this plane causing traffic. I don't know, like, is it still gonna be there? If I jump, do I have a parachute? I don't know if I have a parachute or not. Yes, I do. Alright, we'll just, uh-oh, I'm dead. Alright. Well. There's that. I guess the plane is gone. Yeah, the plane is gone. Well. That was just incredible. I cannot believe I actually lived through that. There's no other way to get off that building anyways. So I'm not the best parachuter in the world, and I don't think that's anybody's news, you know? But, I mean, at the same time, I guess I probably could have been a little bit more graceful about how I landed that, so there's that. I'm probably too close to my apartment to even get my my cars delivered to me right now. I cannot
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
I cannot believe that. Give me the Ellie.
It's coming at you.
Okay, it's coming at me. It's probably going to be on the top level or something. So if I turn around towards the wall when my mechanic is bringing my car, usually he brings it like right behind me, or somewhere within vicinity. And looks like he has done it for me again. That's why I pay this guy $50 a day, or $75 a day, or whatever. Anyways, so that was just a brief viewing of my my daily routine when it comes to GTA 5. Getting my strength up and getting my flying level up, my driving and all that good stuff. So you could definitely see and take advantage of that. I'm gonna go ahead and end up cutting this vehicle, this video short. Man, this car is so pretty. Check that out. It's got that Suspect 20 shine. Guys, it's going to be some great adventures right now. In the meantime, do go through and check out the mod videos, or the mod missions, the treasure hunt, the slasher videos. Check those out and see how to do that. And then do go through the flight school and try to get your flight school squared away so you can at least make a little bit of money off of there. Also, if you go around and you collect all the action figures, you can get like 150,000 extra dollars, and that might compensate you for what you had lost not finishing the flight school. However, do be aware that there is a glitch, and on some people's consoles, that 97th action figure, the 98th action figure, doesn't actually respawn for you. It doesn't actually count. You get it, but it doesn't actually count. Somehow it glitches out, and that you're not able to make that count. And so, if you check it out when you go into your inventory through the quick menu there, your inventory will tell you collectibles. It'll tell you the action figures. You only have 97 instead of the 98 that you do have, and that doesn't allow you to pick up the last two. And so you'll be stuck there. So I did not get the $100,000, and I tried to finish flight school, but I felt shy there. So I started a playlist, which I'm getting ready to make a video of me playing, and that playlist is about $150,000, $180,000, depending on if you wreck the Titan or not. Yeah, that's a Chef Bublier reference. Don't wreck the Titan, and you should get somewhere around $180,000. We still have yet to actually verify that. So anytime Chef Bublier wants to get his ass in gear, get on here and play some good GTA 5, he's more than welcome to. Otherwise, that's how you make $1 million your first go around, and that's how you get your stats all worked up, especially the strength and the flying stats, and then again also your lung capacity, which is the last stat that I decided to work on. Outside of that, your shooting skills and your driving skills, your stealth skills. Your stealth skills is just as simple as picking your favorite grind session. Go at your grind session, and when you go through the end of your grind session, like let's say you're going to Gerald's house and you're retrieving some drugs, and then you're going to give them to Gerald at the end of the session. When you get to Gerald's apartment at the end of the session, if you just walk around Gerald's apartment a couple of times, like his apartment building a couple of times in stealth mode, then that stealth mode will just shoot all the way up. So there's that too. So alright folks, that is the Suspect 20 vehicle. This is just a real quick talk through about how to make $1 million just in the very split second that you get on GTA 5. All these vehicles, you get another $1 million if you just sign in with your PS4, so that's $2 million right away for all these new players out there. And then let's see, I could go and redo some of the exploration videos and kind of clean those up and make those better and get rid of what's there, and then just go ahead and put up some new ones, and so we could do that. But definitely do check out the mod missions, the treasure hunt, the slasher, get your airplane flying skills going on over at the flight school. Get paid for that, and if you can't do that, go and collect all the figurines, all the action figures, and you'll be able to make $1 million right away. When you get that $1 million, do spend it on an apartment complex. I got this apartment complex only because it's like right in the middle of downtown. There's a tunnel underneath of me that I can go and hide in if I have a wanted level. It's right near the golf course. It's right near the shopping. It's right near Los Santos. It's halfway to the airport already. It's halfway to the beach. It's halfway to the industrial center. It's halfway to the ports. It's halfway to everything. So, this is like the best location, and it's about mid-range cost. It's going to cost you about $250,000 to get this location, but it's definitely the same apartment that everybody else has. You know, so don't go thinking that different locations are different. I don't think that's the case. There are some locations that have new floor plans, and those locations might be a little different. But most of your downtown apartment locations are pretty much the same. So that's gonna be that for this video, you guys. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, do hit like and subscribe. If you want notifications, go ahead and hit the bell button. We'll be looking for notifications, likes, and subscribers. Comment anything you want on here, but do please try to be, don't be ugly about what you say. If you got nothing nice to say, just don't say it at all. Uh, got no point saying something good. Keep your mouth shut. All right, thanks for watching the video. I hope you guys hit like and subscribe, and definitely return for the next viewing. The next viewing is going to be all about the first few missions in my grind, and we'll make a video to follow up on that about the last few missions in the grind. There's 10 of those missions, and we'll be going through each and every one of those missions, just kind of key pointer, point per point, move for move as we go on along. So, again, thank you everybody for watching this episode. Hope to see you for the next episode. Until then, we'll see you next time.